Happy Life, written by my baby's wife. Once upon a time, there was a handsome boy named George, or Jorge. He was the most beautiful tuxedo cat. He enjoyed zoomings, headbutt kisses, and bath times with his long-haired secret best friend, Sinji. They were secret friends because if either of their mummies were watching, they pretended to dislike each other. For no reason, Sinji had long, soft, black as void fur that poofed from his long tail like a feather, bunched and poofed around his bottom like bloomers, and hid his body from his mummies so well in the dark that mummies had to be careful not to step on any shadows. Sinji was a shadow with eyes. Sometimes Mummy Rianne or spare Mummy Nikki would catch them snuggling affectionately, with their hearts melting at the sight. As soon as a sigh woke them up, however, they would run to opposite sides of the room, pretending they'd mistakenly fallen asleep, curled up in each other's tails. No one cared for anybody on this planet more than George loved his mummy. He adored her so much that the whole world took notice of their bond and learned how to treat one another with kindness and loyalty. Every day people would line up outside the apartment where this happy, fluff family lived to hear the loving wails of our fluffy boy demanding treats from Mummy Rianne. These were some powerful sounding requests, and each one was fulfilled because he was handsome and he deserved it. The people of Earth made shirts and hats and costumes depicting aggressive kisses and paw-pleating swimming strokes to show a piece of this testament to love displayed by their special bond. One beautiful summer day, our well-dressed furry boy realized that homos can be parents too. He quickly became man-pregnant with Sinji's litter and was sure to let his mummies and his pal Sinji curl up and rest against his belly, feeling the smalls roll around as they grew bigger and bigger. In Times Square, New York, no one showed up to celebrate New Year. Earth was instead waiting with bated breath for something better. Who cared about balls dropping when we had a tuxedo and black furry of felines coming soon? All over the world, the people of Earth counted down. Every channel had a timer in the corner. Social media influencers had special guests on their countdown to kitties updates, guessing at what mix of long and short hair, black and white, and wolf pup variances we could get. A live feed from the cat tower in Dubai sent updates in real time to all phones with the weight and health of handsome tuxedo floof Jorge. Finally, it was time for the kittens to be born. Sinji made support biscuits for everyone and yelled at his mummies if they stopped petting Jorge, or if he thought he needed anything. Each new kitten was announced via emergency alert systems wide. The count continued deep into the night, and when dawn broke, The happy wives and handsome men welcomed a ridiculous amount of mini fur babies. 85. It was 85 kittens. The world rejoiced, watching them as they slowly grew older, wriggling around, eyes starting to open, wobbly steps taken. When they were all grown up, they were found homes with loving families who always brought the fur babies home once a month to frolic with their daddies in plastic boxes and underneath beds that made them feel like they were hunting in a jungle. Sinji would sometimes come home. Sinji would sometimes come home, one having reverse hunted them from their homes so George could have a visit. Working with Taylor Swift, the wives and furs were able to set up a niece and nephew and their pet scholarship, awarding any human who submitted a pic of them and their pet a full ride to their school of choice. Each kitten sold for $3.8 million, allowing mummies to buy homes for their whole families and an entire cul-de-sac for kittens and their owners to live near and with each other. They played and they got treats and brushes and kisses, and they all lived happily ever after. Sweet dreams, Ansky. I love you. I love you too, Nikki. Thank you for awesome stories.